Welcome back to the 6th Gear Garage. Last week, I repaired the almost completely broken hinge on the rear door of this A.R.E cap I picked up for only 60 bucks. Next on the list is fixing these sloppy latches that are supposed to hold the door closed, but instead slip and allow the door to bounce open while driving. So here's the problem. The latch would shut and stay closed, but as soon as the handle turned too far, it would come open. The handle would rotate while I was driving, and the back door would open and start bouncing around. That was annoying. So let's look inside here. You can see there are spots in the aluminum frame that are actually worn away, allowing the latch to slide by. And there's nothing at all to stop the latch from going down too far, passing the frame completely. How's the other side? Okay, this side still has a piece of plastic riveted to the edge of the frame, and that keeps the steel latch from rubbing on the aluminum frame. But look, it still wore through the plastic at the bottom and then the edge of the aluminum frame. Almost just as bad as the other side. So I'm not going to buy a replacement plastic guide if it's just going to wear out like that, when I can make something better out of metal for less. I'm going to reuse the two original rivet holes. Here's a cardboard template I made that utilizes those two rivet holes. You can see I have a little tab folded up on the back. That's going to be where the latch rests so it doesn't fall down. So all I did was lay the template flat on some sheet metal, outline it with a marker, and cut it out using 10 snips. Here's how it turned out. I clamped it in the jaws of Old Red and tapped it with a hammer to make a 90-degree bend. Like I had on a template. Here's what I ended up with. The shape of the vise only allows me to bend at 90 degrees, so I'll see how this works and bend it more if needed. First though, I need to drill the two holes. I'll just put the template on top to mark them in the exact same location. I found the drill bit that matched the diameter of the holes on the edge of the cap opening and drilled the holes over a 2x4. Now I'm checking to be sure the holes are lined up. And I need to adjust my bracket a little bit because the corner is hitting the edge of the cap. So I'm bending this 90-degree angle farther so it'll clear that bracket and allow the two drilled holes to line up. I'm going to make it close to a 180-degree bend, but not quite, just to give the latch plenty of room to slide in. Notice I have a radius at the bend of maybe a 1/4 inch. I don't want to pinch this bend and have it too tight where the latch will rest, making it stick when I try and turn it to open the hatch. With the back folded up higher, I can clear that area now and line the drilled holes up with the holes on the cap frame. So let's do a test run here. I'm just holding it in place with my hand for now. Shut the hatch, and it works perfect. The latch lands right in the bend I made on my bracket, and it's not going to slip out anymore. Here's a rivet gun and a rivet. I'll put my bracket over the rivet, and I'm going to rivet it from the back. One squeeze and pop. Now for the second rivet. There's still a little more play than I hoped for. I want to make the bracket a little tighter around the latch when it's in the closed position. I'm just going back with the vise grips and giving it a couple more squeezes. And that's perfect. This was easy and only took about 20 minutes. I'm going to make one for the other side as well. Thanks for watching, and do me a favor and hit like if you found this helpful. Consider subscribing for more how-to videos here at the 6th Gear Garage.